Hey y'all, Lily here. In today's video, I'm going to show you all how I go about applying glitter HTV onto a t-shirt. If that's something that interests you, then keep on watching. Should you have any questions along the way, feel free to drop a comment down below and I would do my best to assist you. With that being said, let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to be using Silhouette Studio. This is a design I'm going to be using to apply my glitter HTV onto my t-shirt. So I'm going to go ahead and hit send so that way I can go ahead and send it to my Cameo. Alright, so once I hit send, we can see what's going to be cut out. So if we zoom all the way in, everything that is outlined in red should be what's going to be cut out. So here it seems like I'm not going to have any issues. I did make a little design, roughly 4 by 2-ish. So I'm not too sure how the always tired is going to come out. Sometimes little letters like this get lost and then they kind of just fly off. So when using HTV, I don't really recommend cutting small letters because it's probably not going to stay. And this is just from personal experience. I've used a new blade, I've used a new mat, and for some reason small little designs, sometimes they stay, sometimes they don't. If you have these issues, then let me know in the comments down below. Alright, and I already have it set to heat transfer glitter. But if you didn't, you would just click here and change your material to whatever it is you're using. I'm using heat transfer glitter, and then it shows that I need to adjust it to about a 5. If I was going to be using an auto blade, it would automatically adjust. But since I'm using a ratchet blade, I have to go ahead and go manually adjust my blade. Alright, and then all I have to do is hit send, and then off to my Cameo it goes. Alright, so now I have to apply my HTV onto my cutting mat. It's always shiny down. If I were to apply it like this, it would cut incorrectly and I would have lost a whole bunch of material. So I have to make sure that I flip this upside down, shiny side down, and make sure that it sticks onto the mat. Alright, and this is what it looks like once it's all aligned onto the mat. So here we have the ratchet blade that I'm using. I know it's set to adjust it to about a 5, but the ratchet blade, if we could see here, it is sharper. So I always adjust it to 1 or 2 numbers lower. So if I don't do this, then during this cutting process, it will cut like all the way through. And then that's just pure chaos trying to get it together. So I'm just going to go ahead and speed through this process of it being cut out. This design did take a few minutes. On your Silhouette Studio program, it gives you roughly an estimate of how long your design will take to cut out. So every design is different, so just be patient with this. So here we have my Cameo 3 getting to work, cutting out the design. So once it's all cut, this is what it should look like. It's a perfect cut. It shouldn't have gone through or anything like that. So here we have a good cut. And this is what the other side of the HTV looks like. You can see the little hand, all the letters did pop up, so that is going to disappear in the weeding process. So when it comes to weeding, I always just like to weed the outer corner first and then just peel and then work my way in. I know everyone does this differently. This is just my preference on how I go about weeding my designs. And just as I suspected, when I was weeding my HTV, all of the letters peeled off. So when weeding little small designs, be either extra careful or just know that it's going to come off. Alright, so now I'm going to heat my heat press up to 320 degrees. So just go ahead and wait on that. My design calls for 320 degrees Fahrenheit. Just read your instructions and see what your HTV calls for. Every HTV is different, so just make sure that you follow the instructions for your HTV. Alright, so then I'm just going to go ahead and place my design onto the t-shirt that I'm going to press. Make sure everything is aligned and centered. Grab a piece of Teflon sheet, place that over my design, and then close it up and press it for 15 seconds. All right, and it's all done. Look at that shininess. I love black glitter. This is a popular one in my shop. I will leave the one that I use in the description box below in case you want to pick some up. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you have any questions at all, feel free to drop them in the comments down below and I will do my best to assist you in the best way possible. I do have TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I would greatly appreciate the support over there. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell to stay tuned for future videos. If there's any videos you would like for me to make, drop them in the comments down below and I will do my best to make that happen. Once again, thank you so much for watching and have a great one.